I could see that.
Yeah, and then I was so confused. Yeah, the early days of Twilight struggle for me.
Hmm. Assuming nothing unexpected happens, I feel like I don't know. We're going to be doing a lot of mitigation. Like we probably want to get Korean War out early so that before they put ops into Korea, if we can.
Mm,
We need to spread out of Israel before we give out of Israeli war. We need to do something with like Vietnam.
yeah. Well, ideally, Vietnam is our last AR, maybe even UN it, depending on what happens. Uh,
Just we might not have to worry about Israel here. We could be screwed in the Middle East, but
At least we are in Turkey.
that's true. Did we just do this?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
my go-to.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, this is when the old Marshall, but really it's defectors would have come in handy. Of course, we didn't have defectors.
Yeah, Suez isn't great, but it's not certainly not the worst thing they could have headlined, right? Like, I really just didn't want it to be purged. This is a little annoying, especially in Israel, but it makes Arab-Israeli war easier to give.
I assume they coup Iran and then we just Malaysia and Syria.
Yeah, I guess that's probably right. With Arab-Israeli, maybe? Are we just okay giving that?
We can just
Well, let's first hope that their coup is unsuccessful or
we can just use
not
independent
overly
red.
successful.
I
Highly
think they're using
unlikely.
red cards. Oh, well.
That's a big old coup.
That was not what we were hoping for, I'm not gonna lie.
Man, if that I wonder if they have Middle East too. They went Suez over socialist and
There,
headline.
there's nothing we can do. Anyway,
Yeah, we don't have a three out.
uh,
Socialist also isn't great into the Marshall setup, right? Because you're not going to coup Italy like that.
why giving
I
up this
mean,
first?
yeah, I guess they're not. Yeah, maybe just this one. Do you want to go Malaysia? I guess we sort of have to, right?
What else? You can also, well,
I mean, we have to try and get back in Middle East. We could also, I mean,
you
it's
can
not
also
off
coup
sufficient,
Syria.
but
That's the only other
coup
play.
of Syria always seems to work against me. So
I don't like that.
No, I think that with a two op, it's just like
It's
one,
a,
two, or
yeah,
three.
some risk I don't want to take.
I
The question is that we're being forced to reckon with here is how do we want to deal with Vietnam? Do we want to try to get like? Do we think we're going to actually make it to Thailand this turn?
I mean, we can always space it.
Yeah, like if we're not going to get to
you're
Thailand,
you're
I don't
you're,
know how
you're
much
thinking you're thinking of eventing it so we can coup it.
or spacing it, right? If we're not going to get to Thailand, Malaysia just gives them a great coup target. I don't know if we have the ops to fight that battle this turn.
I think they will just spread for now. I don't think they will coup Malaysia. Uh, I'm okay with.
You think if we do this, they won't coup Malaysia?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe I didn't encounter someone who did that, but
I coup
I don't know.
Malaysia.
I mean, I've definitely gotten cooed there. I mean, it depends on what they're sitting on, right? Like, especially if they have duck and cover. Um, you know, that's
Even
a
if they
nice.
don't, like, what else are they going to do? Like, there's not. I guess they could go into Pakistan, but with DEFCON at 4, they don't really want to go into Pakistan.
Korea,
Korea, yeah.
Korea and
If I had
Syria.
a decent amount of ops here and I was in their shoes, I would absolutely coup Malaysia here.
Oh,
And
this is tough. We'll also want to be able to take France too, and if
That,
we use
yeah, like it's kind of the reason
Yeah,
I feel
so-
like we want to fight. We want to take France. We want to like get presence in the Middle East.
This is
We want to take
super.
South Korea if we can.
Well,
I
this is
don't know
super
if we have
weak.
the odds to be fighting.
But I
Even
guess
if they don't coup Malaysia.
plus the only way they get in is decall, and if they have that, well, it's gonna be tough fighting anyway because again we have no ops. So
Yeah, and we also need mill ups. And so I maybe would rather keep
Well,
the 2 up and not force
we have
Malaysia.
we have IP war if it comes to that.
Sure, but if you think, all right, IP war, 2 in France, at least 1 in Lebanon. They're probably going to coup us there. Maybe we have to put 2 in Syria. That's
I'm fine with this. Just to we need to try and get back into the Middle East.
Harry, what do you think?
yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with this. If you, yep.
I mean, we thought a long time there too. It probably doesn't indicate a strong hand since that was our move.
that one off is just not a strong, just not a strong
No,
off
I mean
hand
they're going to know we have a bad hand.
already. Who are they?
Maryland?
Yeah,
Oh, who's playing?
like yeah.
I actually don't know. Let me see.
I think it's is it Jeff something double J.
Mm. NJ.
Jack.
LOL. I'd like to try and take a shot at Korean War and taking South Korea.
I would love to.
I think even more than trying to get into Thailand, honestly.
They're doing it now. They must put something here in Korea.
Unless they have Middle East, which they probably should just dump here, or they could be greedy and try to take Lebanon. I think unless they take presenceless domination in the Middle East or go into South Korea, we should do Korea next.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they're not playing stupid. All right, what next?
So do we think that signals no Middle East, or can't determine from that?
So what now? Again.
I always
Space.
guess they don't have Middle East.
Space Korean? Try and beat them to the...
We could also like, all right, what are the things we want to do? We want to take presence in the Middle East. We want to take France. We want to, I don't know, maybe space something. We want to get mill ops.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably space. That's a potential 4 VP swing now.
I will
The two, I think.
probably
Yeah,
Lebanon,
Yeah.
Malaysia.
Well, yeah.
What did you say, Harry?
I will probably Lebanon, Malaysia.
I really don't want to force Malaysia. I don't know if I'm being too conservative there.
Okay. Then
I guess this is a fork, right? If they coup Malaysia, at least we probably get Lebanon.
I'd probably rather take the space shot.
space in Korean War.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not sure we can
Well,
afford space this turn. We need the ops, I feel like.
So what are you doing with Korean War? Giving it to him now?
Yeah, I would just give
Ah,
them.
Maybe after they take Korea, though.
If I space, I would space Vietnam here. I guess.
If anything, I would wait, and if we're not in a position to take Thailand, I'd UN Vietnam, base Korean.
Or maybe DEFCON stays at 4, and we can coup Vietnam at the end of the turn or something like that.
Yeah, there's that too. Or taking France, I think is fine too. I'm kind of not as. We'll have the ability to either take Lebanon or coup Lebanon.
Well,
I think.
then
I'm
what about
not,
just
like,
Lebanon and France? Or just two France? I'm okay with that.
I think I like France. I like two France better than one Lebanon, one something else, or Space Korean War. That's my thought.
All right, we need to take France.
Taking France is a must.
Why don't we just take France now?
Okay, cool.
That's fine.
That way, if they
That's fine. That's fine.
do any shenanigans, it doesn't hurt us. We have more defense.
Yep.
I don't think they have that, cause like they should just dump EU first before putting something in Korea. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Well, let's just assume we would have failed our space roll.
We could see if we would have failed. We could do Harry's play now with this.
I almost I would, yeah, man. What if now I guess you want Lebanon before triggering Arab Israeli. I was gonna say it'd be nice to get back into Israel so we could maybe like.
You want to trigger it first, maybe?
Lebanon is a little silly because of the Lebanon thing.
Yeah.
Do we
I was
want
saying
to?
it would just be nice to be able to, get into Egypt, but like.
I do agree. I'd like to be back in Israel, but
Could we? Yeah. I guess are we if they move into Pakistan, are we gonna event IP war? Is that
probably.
a thought? Otherwise, I was gonna say before AI, we could. Yeah, I don't know.
Shall we just do this?
Yeah, why not? If they coup Malaysia successfully after this, we can event Vietnam and start a coup war. Maybe.
I might still hold on. I might still just give Korean War and then coup again.
Depends how well they roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this?
I'm also mad to coup down DEFCON just to get them in Pakistan, and then we can use the war on it.
That's true. But that's such a waste of ops in a turn that we don't really have. Like cooing Iran here feels so bad.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Great.
It's 2 6s in a row.
I thought we were past. I thought we were past these bad hands, stupid games. Like.
Wait till I get a 6 on Malaysia.
Right.
Yeah, this is a tough hand. But it's okay. Early war. Lots of time left.
And it's not
We're
purged.
No, we're not purged. We're not, like, definitely behind in any region. Duck is leaning blue after this hand. They need a bunch of bread.
Yeah, a lot of blue coming. Also, we have no discard for blockade in case that comes up.
Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
That wasn't really a thing.
We don't have it anyway, so.
Yeah, I like Harry's thinking.
What did you say?
We don't have a car. We don't have a car to discard to block it anyway, so.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like we have a bit of a moment of truth now in terms of what we do.
I think we should. I think now is a good time to lower DEFCON. No.
I'm just very unexcited about cooing Iran with a 2-op, but if you guys both want to do it, I'm happy to do it.
Using Korean War?
What is your proposed alternative?
Using which one?
I don't know. I would maybe do something like.
Did they
Maybe
roll
you
one?
should go.
Did they roll one on Lebanon? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Actually, it's a little bit annoying. I would have liked to be able to counter do that.
Roll. Well, I don't know.
So if we coup, well, all right. So we coup. Let's say we don't remove any influence, whatever.
What about 2-ops into Thailand?
I mean, they're just gonna coup, right? Like, what does that get us?
If we lower DEFCON, right?
They're gonna coup anyway.
We get Thailand unless they have decall, right? And if they have decall, well, we won't be able to fight for Thailand, but we'll get a nice coup on, maybe if they go into Angola, Nigeria, whatever, we can get a coup there. We get our mill-ops. I don't know. I'd probably just coup.
Oh, what about? I'm thinking Ivan Vietnam and do the coup. But
And then we just get into a coup war there.
yeah.
I don't hate it.
But they got two rounds of bonus. Maybe we
It does
can.
mean that we're in a coup war here with them at +1.
Yeah. And they have two AR to do it. Maybe we can hold on for one AR.
Yeah, like do that next AR, right? We could give Korean and then put one in Lebanon and one in South Korea or like France or something, depending on what the result is.
Yeah, we can give
You just
Korea.
kinda-
I'm thinking one Lebanon and one Malaysia. Now that we are already into it, but yeah.
True. But if we
Oh, I'm assuming we failed the war.
if we fail the war, we can either go France or Malaysia. I'm fine with either. If we succeed the war, I think we should go
Just-
into South
yeah,
Korea.
yeah, you're right.
Right, do you like that? If
That's
both of you
fine.
want to coup Iran, I'm okay with that as well. But
It sounded like it was just me, so sounds like you guys have got this one.
Harry, yeah,
Yeah, sure.
okay, all right. Now the question is, do we still do Lebanon, or do we just put 2 in South Korea?
Two
guess
in
we need
South
no
Korea
option.
pretty much means a 4 play immediately, right?
I like. I mean, at least one in South Korea, right? Like, if not, 2 seems fine.
I kind of want to take Lebanon because we're gonna have to focus on mill-ops next.
Okay,
And I
yeah,
like
sure. Let's do
having
it.
presence. Let's do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So then they take South Korea. Do we just do the Vietnam thing next?
Probably.
We'll still be 2 mill-ops short. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Do we do that, or do we take out of Romania? I guess it doesn't really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of don't mind this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just gonna do that. Because we already gave independent right. All right, Vietnam coup.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let her rip.
Now, if they have Asia scoring and we fail the coup, we will look very, very silly. But
Just roll high.
we rolled pretty high.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Assume they coup and success. What's our
Just brick.
Indo
Just
backdoor
I think we
play?
just
Here.
back, right?
Oh.
Okay.
There's a 4 coup.
Containment.
Okay, now we have containment. Now we're in an interesting spot. We have containment. We're down 2 mill-ops. So we're giving 2 VPs if we don't coup. We could coup Iran. We could coup Vietnam. We could place into Thailand.
A place into Thailand is interesting, but we are losing 2 points.
We are losing 2 PPs.
And it's not stopping the Dong.
It does not. That's right.
Right. So if we coup the non-battleground, DEFCON goes to 5.
Which protects against the Gaul, which is interesting. If we coup the non-battleground, also I won't even say it, but very likely
God.
get them. If we coup Iran, we don't protect France against the Gaul, and we really need like.
All right, coup. I vote coup.
Sorry?
Coup where?
Vietnam.
Mary?
What's the odd on Iran?
Not great.
Okay. Yeah, we can do Vietnam. It's fine.
Coup Vietnam. All right.
Enough. That could have been worse.
Yeah, our position isn't bad given how poorly. Oh God.
Now it's bad.
Asia. Decall. What is this?
Now it's pretty bad.
It hand. Do we Asia?
There's nothing they can do about it, right?
They could have de-stall, but
These are
Yeah.
These are the only one.
I guess, but if I mean, I guess they can. If they de-stall but use 2 of those, well, no, because they wouldn't even. They would need. Oh, they would just need 1 in like Laos or Indonesia for a Dom, right?
that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're going to defend it anyway if they had de-stall. Maybe we could, but
Truman is interesting.
Truman?
No. Okay, what's
I
their
think we're
possible
Is
headline?
there any value in CIA?
Some. I like Harry's thing. What are their headlines?
Purge.
Nasser is not awful. Purge is awful. De Gaulle is not awful. De-stall is awful. So I think Nasser and De Gaulle are both manageable. De Gaulle because we can realign them unless they pair it with Duck, which would suck. And Nasser because it's not awful.
I'd probably dump Asia. Like their first move could be Vietnam. Oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
I do like that it frees up our hand.
I would dump it. I would dump it.
Yeah.
An alternative, I guess, would be special to protect France against the De Gaulle.
Or CIA, but this situation, I would rather keep that in the deck.
Yeah, I would much rather keep CIA in the deck. Special would protect against the De Gaulle duck and cover flip of France, but I don't know.
But like you said, we have realignment. So
if they have duck though, if they have duck and De Gaulle,
yeah, true.
and they can't with a 3-op if we headline special. But like, I don't know. Fair about that. I would probably risk Asia, but if you guys want to do something different, I'd be fine.
No,
I would dump Asia.
Do it. Yeah, do it.
I feel like we're getting purged here.
Don't manifest that. That is the worst outcome.
That's.
Except maybe to.
I mean, we have 3 ones, so.
I mean, they have an impact. They've got all the good cards.
I mean, we probably, if we don't get purged here, I think we hold 5-year plan for blockade. We can.
Do we?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Honestly.
Bad, not the worst. Not as bad as it could be. We can coup that maybe. Possibly. Possibly, if they do Vietnam here, we just play 5-year plan to Thailand.
Now that Asia is gone, I think. I don't know.
I think it would be good to get 1 more in France sooner rather than later.
I agree.
Just if they De Gaulle and start a fight, we cannot
Well, we just
win.
but
Yeah.
We always have Truman. I'm not that worried about that.
I think we probably just space decall this turn, and don't try to hold it. Hold UN instead.
Agree. Try to hold special as late as possible. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's right. All right. Well,
Boy. Well, feels like Middle East.
yeah, I don't think we can fight the Middle East zone. Probably that's not super controversial. But I would like to get into Israel so that a coup in Lebanon doesn't mean we're not present.
Israel or Jordan?
We're
Yeah, I guess we can. We're already adjacent. Yeah.
we're in Syria though.
Syria is not adjacent to Jordan though, right? And Jordan, we can't take Israel in one move.
Oh, you just wanna. Yeah.
I mean, if they coup us out of Lebanon and roll kind of high, we have a way back in. I don't mind Jordan instead of.
I want to
Israel.
touch Iran. That's the only thing. But maybe they
no,
will just take Iraq here. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe Israel is better. So
Jordan gets us the Saudi adjacency too, though, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
And it means there's
fine
only
with
one
that.
big presence.
I'm fine with that. And do we have a place for the second one, or should this just be a CIA move? The second into France, or
I either say put the second in France or just do CIA.
I'm okay with just CIA.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my god, another one-off play on the first fucking AR.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much we can do. Well, we got. Okay, you know what? That's the signal of a kind of weekend. But
cool.
I'm starting to get a little worried about the score.
I think we should get that second one.
Why don't they take Iraq as well? I don't understand.
France.
Maybe they have a bad hand. It's not that.
I don't see they have a backhand.
How bad could it be though? Like, there's no bad cards.
Yeah.
Northern NATO
no
duck.
bad cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe they.
I'll go into Iraq.
I feel like they have Europe and they're gonna try and fight us. That's the only reason they wouldn't go harder to the Middle East, in my opinion, would be that. Or they just want to coup down and de-stall.
All right, is this what you want to do?
Or maybe wait. Is France an immediate threat? Otherwise, I will go Panama.
Yeah, France is not an immediate threat, and we might in fact get special. So either way, right? We have to put two in.
Wait. If they event the goal, do we give 5-year plan?
Yeah.
And maybe Iraq can wait, because after ME is gone, they less likely to take Iraq now.
With this, you're right that if they event de Gaulle, we can just place 2 ops and take
back, right?
Domination back. Which is kind of nice. I'm happy to do this if you want.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
We can also UN decall if needed, and
That's
we
true.
want to hold special to get the event off or something. Although we still haven't seen NATO, so
we do desperately need a Europe down here. We also need to start getting mill-ops at some point. Now I know they don't have mill-ops either, but
they might coup Vietnam.
I mean, they're gonna coup. I would think they would coup Vietnam at some point. If we don't get that.
It maybe depends. Like they might want to drive DEFCON down, like you said, and coup Panama instead. Okay, well, we'll just space. What do we do here?
Space decall.
I'm okay with that. Harry?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm supposed to be failing. Give me 1 second.
I don't have a really good target to coup here.
I mean, we're just playing like coup chicken with them, and like they have, they have more ops than us. That's for sure.
Iraq.
Sorry, I'm back.
I mean, I think Libya would be our coup target of choice, or Libya or Egypt, I guess. I guess they don't have D-stall, or they would have cooed already. Well, here we go. Vietnam. Yep.
That's kind of annoying.
Yep.
Okay, now the question is, do we counter coup that?
Yes.
This needs a 4.
I'd rather use this. Yeah.
Even though that frees up NATO.
I mean, we need the mill ops anyway, so.
That's true.
Well, yeah. I don't think we're seeing. I feel like we're not seeing NATO. Well, I don't know.
After U.S. Japan, nah.
I think
They
you put
could have
US
it.
Japan before
They could
NATO
have it.
pages. I'm okay with this. You know that it's going to be sad if they give us NATO, but
Yeah, give it a shot, sure.
Well.
actually,
Ooh.
Truman might have been arguably slightly better with that result, but obviously.
Mighty roll.
We lost the ability to repair France after the goal, but
We have Truman though.
We have Truman, but we won't get done.
Five-year plan.
I mean, we could play 5-year plan if they event De Gaulle here, and we think that means they're just going to score Europe because they only have 2 action rounds left.
how do they get to 10? I don't understand.
What did you say?
How do they get to 10? Oh, they win 2 wars, right?
Big.
They won
Yeah,
one.
they won 2 wars. Yeah, okay.
I thought it was only 1. I think they lost Korean.
Yeah,
they won a
it's just
war. That was
space.
2. They got 2 or 3 points in Asia, like 5 points in the Middle East.
Okay, just cool. No, wait, 1 out play, right? For this one, just.
Unless we want to risk. Yeah. So now they have 5, and we only have 2, and DEFCON's at 5.
Do we want to just? Can we ignore? God.
I think it's still cool.
Can we ignore that and just put 1 more in France?
We need mill ops though. I guess you're saying we put 1 more.
Oh,
in France.
that can be our last play if they don't blockade us.
We coup Thailand. Whatever they put in Thailand, we coup.
Coup Thailand if they go into Thailand, or coup Vietnam, or coup something else. But
I don't hate that. Harry, how do you feel about this?
I will cool
the
Vietnam.
only downside is
This is also okay. Yeah.
If they have a 4-op to jam into West Germany, well, we can repair anything they can do. I think, right, in Europe.
We lose 3 victory points, which is tough. And they probably will jam West Germany if they have nothing else to do here, which is. But I guess queuing only saves us 1 victory point anyway. So you know what? Let's just do this.
Okay.
What a game! What a game!
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things
I got
where
something. Can you look at the removed quickly? The removed cards. I got 1, 2, 3 Nasser, Romanian. Okay, good.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything we could have done differently here.
I mean, our hand was just so poor.
Yeah, I don't feel like there was nothing we could have done about being dominated in the Middle East. I don't think. And we didn't get dominated in Asia. We had domination in Europe. The scoring just hasn't come. Like, yeah, it seems difficult to imagine how we could not be down 10 points here.
They didn't have to win those wars.
They only won the 1 war.
Oh, right. Korean failed. That's right.
Yeah.
Could have beat him to space.
Sure, we could have maybe beat them to space.
What are they thinking about?
What to do with NATO? I mean, I think if they have NATO, the obvious answer is you jam West Germany with it.
They might consider just one West Germany and something else.
There's NATO. Okay.
Okay. Now that begs the question: do we coup, or do we repair? I think we coup.
Iran.
Probably, yeah. I could also see an argument for Vietnam. Vietnam, we need a 3 to do anything. Iran, we need 4 or like a 5.
Realistically, 5. 4 we
Either
don't
way,
have a 4 we don't have a adjacency.
yeah, we're not in Iraq.
What
I don't
about
hate
realign? No, too risky.
A realign costs us 3. If we don't coup here, we lose 3 victory points, which is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to 13.
But realistically, we're risking like next turn for like next turn if they draw Europe scoring and score it immediately, we lost what 4, 5? Yeah.
5. So that's like 2.5 expected, right? And maybe we draw Truman or something.
Is I guess you lean Iran over Libya for the access.
I think Iran is definitely better than Libya.
Yeah. I'm fine with letting it. I'm fine with rolling against Iran. I mean, Vietnam. I don't know. I mean, hopefully we get some high up cards and we can fight them in this area in Asia. Although I guess the upside for Vietnam is getting rid of Asia Dom too.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I still think Iran.
You take Iran? I mean, I'm happy to try Iran.
All right, let her rip.
Wouldn't have mattered either way.
Nope.
Yeah, we draw some good cards.
Europe, Arch, blockade.
Let me know when you're good.
Okay.
Good.
You good?
Good. They get duck and decor.
Good thing we put the extra in France, though, right?
And these though.
Oh, that's actually quite bad.
Middle East is not good.
Middle East is not good. Not at all. That kind of immediately subsumes all of our advantage from having Europe scoring. Well, maybe we'll get some coups off. I don't know. Is it just Purge here?
I mean, what else? I guess. Is it? If it were a normal situation where I would say maybe East European because that gives us Dom in Europe right away. And they would have to repair as opposed to cooing, but we are not in that situation.
If they just jammed West Germany and hadn't overprotected East Germany, I would totally do that.
Well, they would still lose it in Poland. We would still have 2 battlegrounds to 1 battleground.
Yeah. Well, I kind of feel like we can just get the Dom without too much difficulty in West Germany just by.
Yeah.
Assume they.
Especially if we price them.
Assume they went duck. I'm sorry.
Harry, you
goal.
good?
Yeah. Do it. Assume they headline the goal.
The goal seems likely, but again, I don't think they're gonna race us in Europe.
We need 3 ops to take back Dome.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of ops. I mean, assuming we're UN.
Well, UN blockade. That's 1, 5, 7.
Just 10.
10 ops.
Yep.
And
it would be nice maybe to try a big Iran
just
if we can.
down tempo. Just two scoring. You you are doing nothing in 2 AR.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I would like to try an Iran coup if they don't spread from Iran.
Yeah.
They do want to. They want to drive down DefCon with D-Stall.
Yep.
So that in some ways that helps them, which isn't great.
Do they headline this though? That could be if they draw something like They pretty much know our headline is Purge.
Yeah, I mean they have to assume, right?
Well, but there's no benefit for headlining the stall here, so. Well, I guess maybe they can take Thailand and then that can cover coup something, but no.
Do you really want to spend your D-Stall ops in Thailand here?
Yeah,
Maybe.
no. Yeah, they are in there.
We're going to be down 10 though. In best, I mean not best case, but very likely we'll be down 10 going into the middle, and they're going to have D-Stall access, which is not great.
And Asia Dom,
And
pretty much.
Yeah, we'll probably be down 10, dominated in Asia.
It's fine. It's fine.
unless I do think if we get a shot, we should take a shot on Iran. I really do. If we can flip Iran, we saved 2 victory points in Middle East scoring, and we also put ourselves in a position to block Asia down.
Mm-hmm. Would you take a shot with nuclear or east?
I probably would. If we get a clean shot, if they don't move into Pakistan or something, I might.
Right.
I hate that it's playing into their hands, right? Obviously, they want to drop DEFCON down to D-Stall, but we're talking about long-term position in Middle East that's good, and being able to fight for Asia more.
We need to play faster.
We do need to play faster. I'll start making a little bit more executive decisions.
I mean, listen, when your hands are this bad, the early war move, like, you're always going to take more time on that.
Come on.
So.
We deserve to win this.
Yeah. I do think we deserve a win here. I'm getting worried by the victory point tracker.
Well, can only do so much, right?
Yeah, we do what we can in this life.
One possibility, they might draw Asia scoring.
Yeah, if they do Asia scoring, we're kind of screwed.
What's the Asia?
They should play it right now.
It's a 5 now.
Yep. Maybe more. Might be 6. No, it's 5. I think they play it right now if they have it.
They're more likely to event the goal. They knowing we have Europe and and they are purged.
If they event the goal, I think we just put 1 France to West Germany or something.
Yeah.
The thing is, if they don't event the goal, we don't want to put one in France.
That's right, but we might still want to put 2 in West Germany or coup Iran, like one or the other.
Yeah, so that they control
and then
whether.
If they event it all later, the UN blockade, and it's fine.
We can't dump Middle East now, right? We want to try the coup.
I mean, it depends. If we like the idea of a coup, I think we should do it before we score Middle East.
Right.
Because I also don't want to put them at 17 victory points. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, they're a space. I agree. We should probably hold Middle East because maybe they'll give us duck and cover as a spacing it for potentially 2 VPs. Know what I mean?
Yeah, and like maybe we'll hit the coup in Iran. Save 2 victory points that way.
Mm-hmm. They are really thinking. I mean, they only have 1 coup target to drive DEFCON down. Like,
I mean, I think if they coup Panama, we ignore it. We don't have time or tempo or the ops to coup back.
Right. I'm just saying what are they considering? Like they know we have Europe, but like they have D-stall, and you'd assume they want a D-stall. So like, what's their
They have all
Yeah.
3 ops.
like? I'm surprised this wasn't a event duck and cover coup like immediately.
They might be worried about giving us last coup in Iran, or taking Thailand or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like, they still have the onus to D-stall and spread. I mean, if they don't, great, but
They might be trying to see if they can block Europe, Dom. Like, and you're at 12 victory points here. You might prioritize pushing the VP counter up over getting your D-stall off.
right.
We don't have a 3 op. That is EU our only 3 op I've seen. Like first 2 turn we don't have
We had
any.
5-year plan. We had 5-year plan at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And I guess I don't think this really counts, but IP War was kind of a 3 op.
Okay.
That does not count.
Okay, they are going to do the DNC.
Yep. Hey, a victory point. And
Oh, well, okay. That would be a much more concerning threat if we didn't have
if we didn't have Middle East.
if we do anything but take presence here, I think we are signaling to them that we have to play. Unless, I mean, we could do the Iran coup, and maybe they just think we're adventurous folks.
We can take Saudi.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Harry, what were you saying?
Why don't we take Jordan presence? Or do you want to just go for the coup?
I kind of like doing the coup, but I'm curious what Harry and you think as well.
No, I'm not that okay with the coup. You give it a coup, they take Thailand. Right?
It's true.
And it's not guaranteed to solve the presence.
We could take Jordan and Thailand ourselves.
No,
I think
Jordan
Thailand
and,
could do
and West Germany.
Sure, but they are purged.
No, we don't have the time to take Thailand here. To do anything in
Okay.
Asia. Right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we could do like this.
Jordan and Europe with East.
Yeah,
I like Jordan over Lebanon now. Why give them the easy coup target? They already shown a. They're not going to coup. They might coup Lebanon, and then that'll delay. That'll be another tempo where we need to take Jordan instead of scoring Europe.
we don't have to take Jordan right away, right?
Sure, but
we signal we have this,
but like you said, it's really suspicious if we don't take presence in Middle East.
I think an Iran coup is not as suspicious, but I sort of agree. I don't totally disagree with what you're saying. That it.
I'm just saying if you're gonna take presence in Jordan and not let. I just really don't want. Again.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
I mean, I'm
yeah.
okay with
I'm
this.
okay with
What do you
this.
guys think?
I'm okay with this.
Do people prefer if we had to choose this or cooing Iran? Do people prefer this?
Yes, because I don't think we have the time to do. If we coup Iran, we only have what?
I mean, I also share your enthusiasm for cooing Iran, but we really need to get off this Europe, Dom.
Okay, it is done. If we have time to coup Iran after scoring Europe, maybe we will.
Yeah. It's just we need those 5 VPs.
We do need those 5 VPs. I agree.
We want to coup again, right? I think.
You would think so.
They want to just coup Panama now, and we
Depends
can't
how
even
worried they
take
are about
Thailand.
Thailand.
Feels like.
I don't think they should be worried about Thailand here unless they have Asia scoring, but they might be.
I mean, if they have Asia scoring, they should have scored it already. Like,
Probably, yeah.
We
In which
get
case, I don't think it's actually right for them to be worried about Thailand here.
get duck and cover out for 1 VP is also pretty big for them.
Yeah, it's a good play.
Now they're just thinking if they want to event the goal or coup, right?
Probably. They should. I don't know what they should do here. If they coup, like say they coup Panama, what do we do? Score Europe?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
Let's say we score Europe, and then if they coup again, we just take Thailand. If they take Thailand, we coup Iran or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They probably take Thailand and maybe put something in Pakistan. Oh, they need the 4. Okay.
They need a 4 out for that. They might do it with China. Honestly, it wouldn't be crazy to do it with China. The alternative is we could hold off on Europe again and take Thailand or something like that if they do, but I'm a little scared of doing it. Or we could coup Iran and leave Thailand. But either way, it's like using a lot of tempo that we kind of need.
They sure are taking their time. Maybe they redrew CIA.
It could be.
I mean, they seem to be taking an inordinate amount of time with the hand that doesn't seem. I don't know.
They might draw socialists as well, thinking if they can cancel our dawn.
Yeah, if they can stop us from getting Europe,
But there's too many possibilities. Yeah.
Devastating for us.
It feels like they can't, but I guess I could be wrong.
I think if we give nuclear test ban, we get in real risk of that happening. If we give it before we score Europe, that is.
Oh, you're right.
And they did have CIA. I mean, it was a little suspicious to me.
Let me know when you're done putting these things in.
I'm okay now.
I got it.
Vidalla's kind of annoying. Okay, now what do we do with this? What do we do? We could coup Vietnam, not super likely to be successful. We could coup Syria, and if we roll a 5 or 6, I guess then they just take Lebanon. It doesn't help me very much.
Iran.
Well, I know it wasn't in the agenda, but if we coup a battleground, and we can probably fight for Thailand.
Now we know they don't have a socialist government, so I'm less worried about them fighting us in Europe. We could coup Iran. It's not super likely to succeed, but we could try it.
Oh, we could. They
I mean,
can.
like, what? There's not much else to do, right?
Yeah, I don't want to just play a defense move so that they. Well, I don't know.
What's the defensive move here?
Put one in France.
Oh yeah,
I would
no.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, no.
It's like, what offensive moves do we have? Cooing Syria doesn't help because they go Lebanon. Cooing Iran, maybe. I guess in either of these cases, here we need a 5 or a 6.
I'd
Here we
I'd
need
probably I'd probably
really.
do, I'd probably. So like they're obviously gonna I don't think they're gonna fight us in Europe. I think they're just gonna de-stall now that they got CIA out of their hand.
Yeah, they just want to get to these stars. So whatever we do, if we see Iran here and fail, they're just going to coup Panama and then immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe try to fight us in Thailand. But I really see that.
I say let's coup Iran. Just roll.
Yeah, Iran.
We do.
Easy peasy.
All right. Well, do you think Iran? Nope.
I was close to a 6.
Do you consider backwards?
Oh, it's touching. And not.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do think we really have a moment of truth here. Do we coup Iran or do we score Europe or do we place into Thailand?
I kind of like placing into Thailand.
We
Make
do
them,
this or we go full send into
pu-
Thailand?
punish them for their CIA.
Yeah, I'm okay
This
with.
all the way.
That's okay.
Okay, people are okay with this?
Yeah.
Hopefully this drags out their de-stall a little bit because they don't really have that many ops to respond with.
Right.
They want to event Fidel, presumably gives them like
maybe
two.
Maybe they use China. Maybe they use China here.
Maybe they should. In which case we just score Europe.
Right. They take Thailand and Laos, and then we score Europe. That they roll a lucky 6 on Panama.
And then we play Middle East.
Basically.
Then we call it a night.
Then I go to the gym.
No, I think we do unfortunately have to wait until they draw South America scoring next turn and score presenceless control.
We might get Laos, honestly. We might.
Well, I think we'll get Laos out of this. We could get Thailand if we want to just.
If they play China, I imagine they'll take Laos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Okay.
Oh no, they didn't. UN blockade for Laos.
Yeah.
That's some
Now we're in
serious
territory.
risk here.
Is this too risky?
I don't know. I'm happy to just score Europe if you want.
I will just score it. Like more likely they cool here and then we still take it.
That seems right. Honestly, if they take it here, I would maybe prefer to just coup Iran anyway.
Sure.
They're not taking it. They have to cool here.
No,
There's
that's
no
a
way
bad
they're
line.
not cooling. And then these stuff.
Yeah, this has been a slow.
Oh, look at that. Who said 5 or 6 in Panama?
Yeah. Well, I
I don't know,
assumed
maybe.
a 6. They got a little there, I guess.
We did do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait, wait. Oh we should take
What?
Angola.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. too. Maybe we should have done like Angola, Laos, Lebanon, something else.
No. Laos, Angola, Algeria. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Do we just score here?
Do you want to take one more VP? No. I think our last page is Algeria and Mexico.
Maybe like Indonesia,
No.
Mexico, something. Yeah, but anyway.
Or Burma.
I kind of want
Just
to
touch.
score it now, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're down 12 victory points with them in a good position in all of the unscored regions. Isn't that fantastic? Well, we're still in the game. We get voice and a couple power cards. We can tie Asia. We can, get something going in Central. Could be good.
It's fine.
Exactly. Alright, what do we do first?
Do you want to Burma? Just to touch in.
Yeah, this seems fine to me. You want this?
Yes. Or Nigeria. No, I'm just Nigeria or.
I mean, do we
Mexico.
hate giving them their only coup target there in Mexico?
Not true.
I
don't know what else to do with the odds, though.
Is South Africa better than Mexico?
I mean, we could also just do something like.
I just don't want to risk live though.
Sure, but that's going to be a problem whether we're in Mexico or not.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know.
I mean, we gotta take it anyway sometime, so.
Sure, but it would be their only coup.
You know what, Harry? You like taking Mexico?
What about Mexico and a break at the same time?
I don't know what we break that's impactful.
North Korea.
Oh, I see.
Or Thailand.
I like blocking the Dom right away. That's the thing.
Okay.
If they go for the coup, we could take North Korea.
This seems fine. Want to do this?
Fight for it potentially.
Yeah.
Although arguably, like, we're better off just taking India than we are flipping North Korea or something like that.
But this stops Dom though, at least for now.
Yeah, the Indonesia Burma one is what I'm thinking about. Like, right? If we do Indonesia Burma, we're threatening to take India, which is almost as good as flipping North Korea.
I can do that too. I'm okay with that.
Harry,
it's arguably better if we get like a grand sales or two.
I think I slightly prefer our original idea.
Yes, Burma, Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, why not?
Yeah.
Junta, grain sales, ABM.
Boys, why not?
I haven't seen that. Well, never mind.
Oh yes. Warsaw.
Okay. We still have shit hops.
That's something.
Armin.
Very good thing,
Grain sales,
actually.
though.
I mean, is it just grain sales as the headline?
Yeah.
And voice. I mean,
I think it's grain sales, though, right? We'll be able to voice them out of sight.
It's. Yeah, grain sales. I think.
We need to try to get Dom in Africa.
I agree.
They have it down in Comic Con. The
I mean, we're
non-powers.
cooing Africa with grain. Almost definitely, right?
Yep. Angola?
Probably. We get off arms race, that would be nice. I would like to get off arms race. I would like to voice them
one of our highest op cards.
I know, but the 3 VPs would be nice.
Yeah.
And I would love to be able to, even more than that, I would love to be able to voice them straight out of.
Yep. Yep.
I don't think they will let us do that. It would be a gross mistake for them to let us do that. But
Yeah, people make mistakes though.
sure. At the very least, like we should, if they protect something, and I don't think they'll be able to protect South America and like Angola, right? We're gonna get them out of some valuable place. At least, hopefully, half of South America, Panama, and Angola, maybe, something like that.
Can you check how many cards in remove power and discard power?
Should be 13 removed, 11 discard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we have OAS. Huh.
Yeah.
We do have a, so once we voice them out of South America, can get in something. It's annoying that we have Africa because I feel like our hand is better suited to fighting in the Americas, but that's okay. Do you think we're going to be able to get Africa down here? Or do you think we should just be fighting for a draw?
Let's see how good our roll is first.
That's a fair point.
Honestly, I mean,
And
Yeah,
their
that's very
rolls, you know.
we roll if we can get 3 into Angola, that goes a long way.
Very true.
Or at least 2.
Yikes.
Okay, that's annoying.
That's very yikes.
That's also
How was
kind
that? How was that?
That's fine.
Do we give it to him? I hate giving him the VP, but I think we do, right?
We have, yeah.
I would still probably cut their hands up, cause screw them.
And then coup Angola?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make it a good one. All right,
Good enough.
take it. All right, we're gonna have to be mindful about that VP track.
Very mindful. I mean,
OPEC is
very-
OPEC is 3 and 5 very quickly.
I mean, OPEC is 3. This is 1.
Yeah, and then-
Space is 2.
That's fine.
There's
That's
a
fine.
lot of good
Just think.
opportunities for
Let's
them.
think about what we can do. It's fine. We
Oh,
might get
yes. I
the
think-
Milwaukee VP here.
I think voice should be priority.
Yeah, I agree.
Brezhnev
Yeah.
just they just have way more ops to protect all they have now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever we. If they're thinking about voice specifically, what are they going to do here? They're going to do like.
Two Venezuela. Yeah, that's almost yeah.
I'm not sure 2 Venezuela. They might do like.
2 Venezuela, 2 Chile. That was what I'll do.
Yeah, that's probably good.
I mean, maybe we just have to focus on Africa then. If they really overload,
I don't
Maybe we,
mind.
I still think we take Panama, Zaire with voice, and then I don't know, like some other things.
They will overprotect Zaire here, so maybe just Zaire, Panama, Chile. Right? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if they just overprotect Zaire and don't put anything in Chile or Panama, I definitely think that's what we do. You have to obviously have to assume they have a lot of ops. It's probably too much to assume they did that because they have a bunch of one ops. There's no scorings that immediately are very bad for us, right? The worst right now is Southeast Asia. Huh. Oh.
Okay.
that
Okay. Then just get rid of them all, right?
Okay, but we can't get rid of them all. We have to pick which one.
Left. Panama left.
Wait, but I mean, I agree we're gonna voice. Should we stop to maybe think about what that means for their hand? The fact that they just dumped that. They're under Brezhnev, and all they need are 2 ops to take Laos, Indonesia, and fight us really hard there, and they gave it up.
Yeah, I don't
I was giving
understand
maybe
that.
a
I
little
don't
bit
understand
weak.
their play at all. They might have some immediate VP for 20.
That's what I'm kind of like maybe trying to.
I mean, what could they have? They could have OPEC,
They could have OPEC.
which doesn't win them the game.
Either way, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're still voicing right now, right? Zaire and those guys.
The question is, what are we not going to voice? I think with
Yeah.
Africa, we kind of have to do Zaire, right?
Have to do that, yeah.
If we leave that guy in, do we think they're gonna start a coup war in Colombia?
Yes.
I think they. I almost prefer Chile with Allende still out there. To leave Chile, that is.
Yeah, that's probably correct because then we
We
can
go
OAS
Panama and
it.
Venezuela.
We could OAS
right?
into Panama and Venezuela if we want.
I don't hate this. Do you
Yeah,
want to do
yeah,
this?
fine.
Yeah.
I think that was a misplay on their part. I think they will see voice and say, "Shit, we should have protected against it."
Yeah.
Well, we
that's
don't know
okay.
their hand.
I don't
Maybe
know.
maybe they have different.
I'm not sure. Maybe they just have a bunch of shit, which they deserve.
I think almost though, no matter how shitty their hand is, they should have.
Yeah, they have Comic Con and Fidel. Comic Con is a
They do. They
Flops.
do. They might need to event Fidel here actually.
I mean, they should absolutely be evented Fidelity unless they have Liberation, but
Littlefield is a better headline than Brezhnev? No.
I don't think they have they can't have that many events because they Brezhnev, right? Like,
true. What is our plan in Africa? How aggressive are we going to be in Africa?
are we playing arms race
I will take
first?
Algeria
I
and
guess not a
Zaire at
problem.
least, and then try to get a Dawn. Okay, that's a
Oh,
little bit
boy.
fucked up.
I mean, they're
What do we
forcing our hand in
2, 3,
Asia.
5, 1, 2.
Okay?
So we have to stop that, huh?
We just need one, right? So one.
Well, we can always.
Okay, are we gonna try and get a Dom in Africa? Or are we gonna try and take Battleground?
I will try to get a Dawn.
I feel like we need to fight for a Dom. The scoring is our scoreboard is the scariest bit.
Sure. I just want to point out though, if we move into non-battlegrounds, we'll give that opportunity. So like,
Yeah, that's
if
true.
we can hold that 2 VPs, that plus battlegrounds is, almost the same
Dom
as
is
a
a
Dom,
3, right?
1 VP difference.
Yeah, so you're saying we could take Algeria and Zaire, let's say. That puts us at 4 victory points, and then 2
Also,
gets us.
we don't have many ops
Mhm.
to take the Dawn.
I'm saying instead of trying, listen, they may have another way of getting Milan. That I don't know that we should just be getting into a possible coup or non-battlegrounds in Africa.
I don't hate that. We don't have a ton of tempo.
That's right. I'd rather slow play it a little.
I like your
Also,
play,
should we
Zaire,
even,
India,
is it
and this.
should we maybe use our man here and save the 3-op potentially?
Yeah, that's also okay.
I'm okay with this if people want to do this.
That way, if we need to, we could take India in one.
I mean,
I'm a little worried that their response here is going to be Uruguay, India, Pakistan, or something like that. How worried are we about that?
it's true.
Uruguay. Wait, India.
Sorry,
Pack.
Uruguay, Pakistan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do then? I mean, we're gonna have to we would have to OAS, right? And
we can't OAS. We can't risk Asia.
So maybe Burma, Malaysia.
The question is this too conservative, right? Like, is this
Yeah.
with Southeast Asia just scored? Is this too conservative?
Are they bluffing? I mean, anyway, we need to.
They could be. I mean, it makes sense now why they scored Southeast Asia, right? They're going to threaten us.
What undo that for a second. Is it worth a China card play here? Take India, Burma, Malaysia, even?
No. I think they might have the war.
Sure, but I mean, if they move into Pakistan, would we not be taking India anyway?
We can do that in SAR if you want.
What do we do with the rest of the ops in the China card then?
We'll just do India, Burma, and Malaysia.
Well, we have to take Burma and Malaysia now, or at least one of them.
Right.
I don't hate this. I mean, it looks really stupid if they have the war, but
well, aren't you good players always taking these battlegrounds?
I want to take Africa battleground here, not this one.
Of theirs to get into Brazil.
Well, then.
So this protects against that, which is nice. It also threatens them in Pakistan. It basically forces their hand in Pakistan. They also go into Uruguay, then we event OAS.
So we could do the R-man play, one Burma, one Zaire, and if they, I don't know. I mean, if we do that, if they take Pakistan and Uruguay, I guess we defend Asia and let them in Brazil. We can still OAS and Venezuela. I mean, it's annoying, but at least we made them fight for it. I don't know. We'll be able to.
In that case, I like China card more.
What is it?
In that case, I like China card play more.
China card now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this too. I think it's just too likely that they're going to do Uruguay. Pakistan is too good of a play if we don't do this. I kind of like it.
Let's do it. I mean, if they have the war and they hit it, well, you know.
If they have the war and they hit it, it's GG probably, or very close to it. But that's a risk we're going to have to take.
If they go to Uruguay here, do we just OS 2 into Brazil? You're saying?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Decal's still out there too. Again, I mean, they Brezhnev, so it shouldn't really be indicated, but
I can't imagine they leave Zaire. Like, even Hassad from Brezhnev, there was nothing pressing this play. This would have been a very strange play if they had Decal.
I don't disagree. I'm just pointing it out that it's out there.
What about just Botswana for a chip down?
Man,
not that good.
I mean,
no.
I don't think I'm battleground. It just we don't have the tempo for it. If they have a successful coup.
True.
Also, I would like to. I kind of think we maybe go for Steve's play here of like, let's try to get some points from Presenceless Africa. Let's try to get the
arms race.
Yeah,
I think that's
5 points for Milops and arms race, and maybe we can get another maybe 4 points for Africa.
Right.
If we can do both those things and still block them off in South America, I think that's pretty good.
Agree.
I would like to not totally forget that West Germany is vulnerable. If we get the luxury of defending it, I would like to do that as well.
If they do it this turn, we just ignore it.
I agree. We can't do anything with it now. I agree.
I ideally, OAS go to Brazil and Panama, right? Ideally.
I'm shocked. We spent so much time. So have they, and like
Well, we are using more time, so.
exponentially better than ours.
I know. It's gonna be like, separate from our clock being concerning, like it would be disappointing to have spent like an hour and a half of my life and our lives, and then to just get blown out in a steamroller.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing
I'll look into the forum.
at all. Yeah.
Wait, that's a dom? No.
And South
Yeah,
is.
that's a
I
dom
think
in
we
South.
just OAS.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, that was clearly what their play was all along, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
to
think-
Brazil, right?
OAS Brazil.
Brazil, if
The
they have
only-
Rush ABM.
Even if they don't, and they just have another, effective 4-op to jam on them, it's gonna be a big problem there. But
Yep.
is there? I mean,
we could do like Argentina, Brazil, or something instead, but I think this is the.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna want to event Fidel.
So Brushwood now?
I mean, if they have it, absolutely, right? No chance they're doing anything else.
Right.
And
Or ABM. Or like you said, they might just jam. It's not crazy for them to just jam here. Or they might naked reel them. Also not crazy.
And we can only
okay.
take Warsaw then? Venezuela then?
I think if they let us, we do Warsaw then as well as Zaire. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if they jam, we also just do that, right?
Warsaw then as well as Zaire, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Africa's.
Oh, they're gonna do that.
And they did have Che, so that's why you don't play.
I wonder what it
on
would feel like
Battlegrounds.
about. Jeez.
They draw the 3. That's it.
What?
They draw the 3 offs.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I think Venezuela, Zaire, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that seems right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I think Africa. I mean, if they jam Venezuela, guess we should probably retake it. Arms race.
I might just prefer to do arms race, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
The question is, are we going to try to get more points in Africa? I would like to get one.
I don't. It,
I don't know if we can. I agree. I don't know if we can. But
If they planned it all out from AR1, it's pretty impressive.
I think their initial plan was to fork us in Asia, and
I mean, I'll yeah.
I mean,
I
they
mean,
know
we
they have
could
all the
potentially-
4 offs here. And
We could throw a veiled bluff at some point and take like Guatemala and Cameroon or something, and that they choose wrong, but probably shouldn't even bother.
well, that they have
there's a
Che.
point where we could have ignored everything they did and tried to go for control in Africa by going into
Yeah, but
Algeria.
then we potentially lose the game if they have the right scoring. So
Yeah.
I don't think that would have been advised.
That's just
I
take
thought they
both?
were gonna event it.
Oh, okay.
It's so annoying. I don't know. Do we defend that? I guess we do.
We do, of course.
Yeah, Tehran. The problem, I mean, I think they're just gonna keep
They're going to keep bugging us.
Colombia. I think Colombia's next. I think Colombia in a break is next.
Yeah, I don't know what we do about it. I agree. That seems likely. I mean, we could say, screw it. Screw you guys. We're doing this.
So I
And
think if we do that, then they coup us there. Could we maybe do a Colombia Cameroon play? I would have to think that they coup Colombia.
No.
for access to Panama. No.
No, they would take Venezuela here.
Okay, then we score Africa Dom, right? Or is that too much to give up?
I don't love X
Overprotect, you're saying?
like this. I don't hate this.
They're gonna play into. I mean, they're absolutely playing in Colombia. So what's our
yeah,
response?
I think we just have to let them have Colombia, right?
I mean, but then we're not letting them have Colombia. We're letting them have Colombia, Panama, and just to be clear.
Not all right now. They only have 2 ARs left. Also, we only have 2 ARs left, one of which has to be Africa square.
Heck. All right, go back for a second. Oh boy.
At this point, I kind of suspect they just have South America scoring. I think if we do this, we make it as hard as possible for them to get a ton of, like, they're still going to get 4 probably.
If we don't overprotect, they can just do Colombia and break, right?
Yeah.
And we
that's the
still
worry. They
cannot do
Colombia
anything.
break. And I guess then we have to repair under the assumption that they have to score. Right. And let them, if they don't score, it can be alive. I think we do this. We try to just score Africa and score arms race, and what happens? Is anybody opposed to this?
Yeah. Cool.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm cool with this.
I just couldn't think of anything obvious we should do instead of that.
They might just score it here, right?
They might, yeah, if they have it.
I don't know that they definitely have it. I think drops. There's literally no other region for them to fight for. Yeah, there's that.
Fine, that's not bad. Do we score Africa here?
Yes, right?
Yeah, I don't want to keep it to the last.
Yeah.
And if we get arms race off, we're looking at a 6 VP board, which isn't awful. South America is worrying, but we get Junta next turn or something, or Brush War or ABM, and we're looking okay.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it to the late war. That's the only thing I can say.
We can make it to the late. I think we have a shot at it. I think we are still far and away the underdogs.
Would be nice to get rid of Cambridge with.
It would be, but I would really like to not be to have more victory points here.
Yeah.
Did we draw all the scoring?
No, they had Southeast Asia and Middle East. So it was fun.
4-2, right? Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, 4-2 isn't crazy. It's really just been the ops disparity that's been killing us. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's been a crazy disparity.
We had some decent ops here, I guess. But, like, I don't know, all these ops, and we had good events here. Well, at least never many ops.
Yeah. We're under shuttle too, by the way. Let's just for that. Or they're under shuttle, I should say.
Okay. I mean, I guess you could say this maybe makes the Colombia coup and holding arms race more attractive. We should maybe consider it.
I mean, there's a potential for future arms. I don't love our position in the Americas here.
Yeah, I think
Chain's
coup is
gone
better
now,
here, right?
You want to go with
I think the
Cambridge?
coup is enticing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
We still get the mail up.
Yep. Bad roll, but okay.
Mighty roll. All right. Let's see some banger cards here.
This is not, in
Not
fact,
a very
something-
banger.
Usuri. Ask not. We got IP. Not that it's.
Isn't even like a good hand to ask, unfortunately.
Oh man, Camp David, that's a VP.
Nixon.
Um,
Just Camp David. It's very boring, but
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Camp David. Just in general, I mean, I would like to event it though as a headline.
Nothing.
Seems solid.
Well, maybe Nixon. The only alternative I can see.
Yeah,
yeah, getting China's not bad. It just
I also like China.
is good, but
I also like China. Cultural is out there, but
Well, I mean,
they wouldn't be. I mean, it wouldn't work on the headline, so they'd have to. They are.
that's true. I'm okay with either of these.
Yeah, I mean, there's some value to camp. Dot.
AR War is out there. Well, it doesn't matter for now.
Yeah.
Okay, quick.
I'm
I
gonna
like.
do
I
Camp.
like Nixon's. Either one. I don't know.
You guys want to do Nixon?
Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with both.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a sec.
Is kitchen far? It is, right?
Um.
No red.
Let's see. Currently even in Europe, even in Central. -1 from South. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh, did we get quagmired?
Yep.
Yeah. So that'll be a Columbia kick.
Were you doing kitchen debates counting? I think we're quite far behind, right?
I don't know
Yep.
about that.
Yep.
Certainly not that far behind,
We-
right? If we retook West Germany, I mean, we're gonna end up.
-4 now.
And after they coup Zaire in Colombia and then take Panama, it's even worse.
Yeah. Not that likely.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, they might just coup Venezuela here and go for the kill, right? Coup Venezuela and then take it.
We only have one good discard too. How stupid is that? You're right.
I do wonder if this turn we should have just asked not at our whole hand, basically.
I mean, I wouldn't do the whole hand.
Maybe hold like Usuri and Arms Race and Nora and ask not at everything else.
You mean now?
No, we should have done it in the headline.
Oh, headline. Okay.
I mean, I still would have kept Usuri arms.
Yeah, kept the 3 offs, but basically fished for Brush War, ABM, into things that could like swing the game.
Still would have got quagmired.
Yeah, that's true. Of course. Maybe we would have had better things to discard to the Quagmire. But yeah, I don't think it would have made a big difference.
So it doesn't matter what they do, just do SAU into the trap, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they have any scoring, it's
What scoring left? Is Asia?
both Asia's Central,
Asia, SA,
South.
and Central. Okay.
Just one. Southeast Asia's gone.
Oh yeah, right. I missed that. Whoops. I mean,
OPEC
I
is
I
there.
just didn't mark it down.
Lithuania is there.
OPEC is still around, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a problem.
I mean, to me, it's either they're just gonna score South America.
What? Oh, okay.
Hey, we got out.
Not trying to get more? That's
I'm
so weird.
surprised that was a big coup of Venezuela.
They want to coup what? Oh, they might have multiple scoring then? Now they can focus on Central?
Maybe, but I feel like you still just you coup Zaire and then you coup Colombia. Now you got Realign's and Panama access, right? Like, this is an interesting play. Also, it puts us in a maybe decent position to get arms raised, which we should keep in mind. If we can get arms raised, that'd be good.
Okay.
Wow, they just give Panama. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do we just take the Dom now?
You think it's something like this?
Do we?
I don't hate it.
It's, I think, yeah.
We need Milops and we don't have a great coup target, and this will probably give us a good coup target.
Don't see any other more.
Yeah, I'm okay with those.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, instead of... Yeah, it's okay.
We probably try to hold Astronaut, I guess.
I would hold Astronaut. I'm tempted to realign Cuba.
Like
If they
last,
don't jump Central.
last AR.
I think if they don't do something to protect Cuba here, we should probably try to realign it next AR.
Yeah, I think even if they coup Guatemala, I think I take a shot at realigning.
Oh, they coup,
like,
you counter coup, right?
I guess depends what they roll.
Okay, right, you're right.
I do like saving Syria for the last action round if we can. And
I'm just saying, like, a Central America Dom is...
Yeah.
So, like... Man, they must have a tough hand, huh?
Yeah, I mean, do we realign Cuba here and just go for?
I would realign.
Central control is a way back into this game.
Use a 2?
I would realign. They clearly have a tough deal with, right?
I'm okay doing it with arms race. I, at this point, don't really think we're gonna get it off because we don't have a good coup target.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. So I was gonna say, do we have secondary targets?
We do not.
Chile. Or...
Chile? Chile?
Yeah, it's just Chile.
It's Chile. Chile is maybe Argentina's better.
Yeah, maybe Argentina's better. Okay, doesn't matter. So now they cool, right? If they got the scoring.
Guatemala, probably, yes.
Do we just take Cuba? Using...
Or Quebec. We do still need mill-ups. I think it's space. I mean, it's a little scary, but...
Nothing we can do, right?
OPEC is not winning the game.
Keys. No, it doesn't, but...
You can go CDA now.
Okay,
I think Camp David first.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like that.
VP.
So we need mill-ups, we need to take Cuba.
Yep. They gotta have more tough cards here, right?
I mean, they can space again, right?
They do get the space again, yeah. Just so annoying. Hold ask not.
For what?
I mean, our path to victory here is central control. I think that is what we're going for here.
They may not coup Guatemala.
They might not want to give us good mill-ups.
Right.
So we might need to Indo-Pac, right?
Either event or coup Uruguay. Either one.
Oh, yeah, Uruguay. Sure.
Oh, okay, then cool Uruguay is better, right?
Yeah, probably.
Or a 6 only Pakistan.
I don't know. 1 in 6 shot of Pakistan.
All right, headline. All right, do we
Yeah,
take
but
Cuba here or do we coup here?
I take Cuba.
Tag. Yep.
This maybe forces them into
Because
doing
fuck
Guatemala,
them. Right.
which means it's a better coup target.
So they get headline peak, but they can't space 2 op.
True. There
What's
aren't really
out
that
there
many
is
awful 2-ops left, but I guess that'll be coming back.
Special, John Paul, Colonial.
Yeah, I guess those are all a little bit enough.
Those are nice. Although the deck is more red now, so.
But I mean, look at the board, right?
Kitchen
Once
town.
Sadat comes out, Middle East is not bad. Asia's a tie. Europe will probably get Don back. We're ahead in Africa slightly.
We should. I think we should take West Germany with
Kitchen count,
Kitchen.
please.
Which kitchen? Yeah. Kitchen is +3, 2, 5, even.
Not far.
3. Are we up? We're +3.
If we were up, wouldn't it not have the X on it?
You need to drag it and then put it back down.
We're even.
Maybe they'll place a dot. Show me Sadat. Although I would still, it would be nice to take West Germany.
Yeah.
Socialist is out there.
So kitchen is not.
I would like to take West Germany, and just Truman's gone. I don't want them getting clever ideas about jamming it at some point.
Yeah, kitchen is not happening anyway. Then.
Well, they don't even. Let's see what they do.
Sorry. Oh no.
Nope.
Big boy.
I don't like it.
That's
Okay,
that's OPEC.
If they have OPEC, that's annoying.
So OPEC,
I don't know what we do with
OPEC
that.
right now is 3. It could eat 5.
I guess it's 3. Do we just ignore it?
Yeah.
And take Germany? Or coup?
No, just take.
God.
Just take, right?
If we do that, and they so let's say they fill. Well, I guess it'll be 7 for them. If they filled, what's our last? Do we still coup or what? I guess we have to coup, right? But
if they
OPEC would win them. OPEC would win them the game on headline.
Well, we could have alliance. It's fine.
I don't know what we do to protect against that.
There's nothing we can do. Yeah.
I mean, because even if you break one of them.
You give up the 2 mill-ups, unless you're giving Aston.
Yeah, do it.
Brother. That's super annoying.
They break something else here.
Let's have something bad.
Alright, they only have it.
Just cool Uruguay?
Yep.
Is that better than eventing?
Eventing is what, 1 in 6?
You can hit India. Well.
That's true.
No. India is what? 33% 2 EP.
But so winning? Let's say we roll a 6 in Uruguay. I mean, I guess that.
It's generally good to get them out of that, be able to set up real lines and they're done. Like, all of that is a really nice long term.
Yeah, just cool.
Sure.
Just cool.
Alright. You have to probably
The victory point could also be nice, I'm not gonna lie.
6 is coming.
Oh yeah, maybe we should have
Well, it's not 6.
I still would have rolled back.
Okay, I'm glad to see Central.
Punta. ABM.
We need to seriously think about the mill-op situation here if they have OPEC.
Colonial, Portuguese, special. Yeah.
Okay, we have special.
Okay. If they have OPEC.
OPEC plus we will bury you?
So U2 incident gives it. OPEC gives 1, 2, 3, 4 VPs. Arab-Israeli war will not do anything because we evented Camp David smartly. Brush War gives VP. That's it. Brush War, OPEC. Oh, we will bury you.
We'll bury you, right?
We will bury
OPEC
you.
right now is worth 4. So if they have OPEC and any other
I
card,
think. Do we not have to headline?
We have to give headline first.
so it's either special
Right.
or central, right?
So
Missile
if we
Envy is still
headline
there, right?
Central,
Is Missile
if
Envy
we
gone?
headline
This Envy's gone.
Missile Envy's gone.
Okay,
If we
okay,
headline Central, if we headline Central, they can stop it with Brush War,
And that's it.
Gunman.
Gunman doesn't stop it unless they roll fantastic.
Well, I mean, but they can. I'm saying they can only affect status.
Yeah.
Gunman can still affect it. But yeah, either one of those, we still end up with Dom.
And Brush War
Right.
is only 50-50. Gunman is less than that.
Right.
It
So
gets us potentially 8 points.
I think we have to headline set.
The alternative is we headline special, which gets us 2 points. But I think if they have We Will Bury You and OPEC,
We still lose, right?
we still lose, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's got to be
That'd
It's
central.
gotta be
That'd
central.
be net +1. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I hate headlining and scoring into
Headline pick.
headline peak.
Yeah.
Knowing we have like Junta and could fight really well in Central, but
Yeah.
so we cross our fingers and pray.
Cool.
All right, that's
Hey.
huge. All right.
Sometimes good things happen to good people.
We need to speed up.
You know,
Speed up.
You pay your
Now that we have real
dues.
chance of winning, we've got to speed up. Yeah.
We need to speed up.
Okay. What do we want to do? I want to event Colonials before decall if we can. I want to Punta into Uruguay and realign Brazil, maybe.
We're effectively playing faster than them, given how difficult it's been. Just my opinion there.
Okay. I kind of want to event Colonials here.
Colonial?
Colonials? Yeah. Yep. I think I like Thailand.
Yeah, I like Thailand.
I like Thailand.
Thailand just takes an op to defend.
Why South?
Right?
They don't have access.
Yeah, but it's like it's just an op either way. They're just gonna protect Thailand if we do Thailand.
Sure, but
Just force them to
it still- it
place
still
one more
forces-
there.
It still forces.
Okay, guys want to do this?
Yep.
You know, like maybe they want to space right now, but now they can't. You know.
Yeah, I mean they had big Zaire anyway, but I kind of want to Junta Uruguay, realign Brazil. What do you guys think about that? Or would you rather place first into Uruguay? I don't really have any ops to place with.
It would be nice to hunt it into Argentina.
Argentina, right?
What do we do with the other Junta ops then?
I mean, you could still realign Brazil.
You kind of want to take Uruguay first then, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
card we need to do that, but okay, we can figure it out.
I guess we're still holding Ascon, right?
We don't have to. We can play Asnot.
A little bit hard to hold.
There's a lot of red gunmen. I would like to.
Oh yeah, okay.
I would like to hold it.
It's okay. Yeah. Space left. Give Portuguese.
What's our ABM target?
Right here?
Maybe we go ABM before Junta in South America.
It's either Argentina or Zaire, I guess.
Zaire feels wasteful.
I don't know about that. I feel like guaranteed flip of an African battleground is pretty nice.
Yeah, I just I mean, I guess decal is out there. I guess I don't know. Our position in Africa feels strong.
what is our plan for this turn? So is our plan to what's our hold card?
I think we hold Ask Not.
Try ask not. Yeah.
That means we're giving
Space-
Portuguese spacing.
Space lives.
So we need to overprotect Angola
event
before.
special. Event Sadat.
Where are our ups here then? Like we're gonna overprotect Angola. Okay, but with what?
Portuguese.
No.
Okay.
Portuguese is our. Oh yeah. Portuguese.
Right? Why don't
Which means we have no other ops placements this turn.
Yeah.
Portuguese can be one Angola, one Uruguay. There's your
Okay.
Then the junta play, and then
But we want to
Yeah.
take South Africa, right? Before.
I don't think we can. Unless we're gonna use Asnod. I don't think we can take South Africa.
Yeah.
do we want to?
I don't hate Portuguese, Angola, Uruguay, assuming they don't threaten anything.
Event special first.
Oh, I guess maybe we're not doing the Uruguay op.
No, we can still
guess
do that.
this-
We can still do Junta realign later.
You can do Junta Reland, or you can do Junta Argentina coup Uruguay now, which is crazy.
Who?
But what do we
What?
do?
Oh, well, we know we want to event special, right?
And Sadat. Do we just event something here? Maybe Sadat or special?
We could.
Sadat,
Is Uruguay? We want to make the Uruguay play now or not? Do we?
You're saying this?
Because
I-
they could take
let's-
Uruguay.
But like we
hate this
may
one.
wanna-
We got
I don't know. Like it's okay to event.
I just the only thing I was gonna say is we know we want to event Dot, so like why don't we get them out of the way, then focus our attention on these.
the only reason we wouldn't is if we were like, if we plan to do this, we should do it now. If we're gonna do the 2 Uruguay realign Brazil, because if they put one more in Uruguay, we can't do it anymore. I don't think it's a crazy thing to do.
I'll defer.
Harry,
Okay.
do you like this?
I would do this. Yeah.
Oh, well, apparently it was a crazy thing to do.
Even.
It was a risky thing to do, and it didn't work out. Okay. Yeah, but we do want to. We have to space. We have 2 cards to event. We have to event this. We have to play that for nothing. It's going to be a bit of a boring turn from here on out.
I would have evented.
Yeah, I don't. It was a risky move. I don't think it was a crazy move though. Like this could have, if we'd rolled a little better, it could have.
No, it's not. It's not crazy. It's just, well, whatever. We just have obligations, right? We face 2 events there. The kind of
Sure.
itself.
But like, Hunda's kind of an obligation too, right? You're not going to use it to defend against some attack they're doing. You wanna
Sure,
use
but it's a flexible
yeah. But like,
defense. Special does one thing. Dot does that thing.
what do they
that's all.
realize? This is a weird play.
It's not
I'm
that
English
weird.
for it.
It's okay.
Do we just ignore it and do like event Sadat or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, Sadat or special.
What do you want? Space lib theory?
No. Do the event. Do the event. It's okay.
I would Sadat. I don't think there's a rush on Sadat.
Like special is in theory somewhat flexible, right? I think lib theory and Sadat are very inflexible.
All right, I would space then.
Okay.
Harry, why'd you say?
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'd
fine.
space.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Is blockade? Where's blockade?
It's definitely not a good
We-
play.
we
The
UN'd
salt
it.
one,
We
I
UN'd it.
think.
Yeah, it's in the discard.
They should pick
Alright,
up something, right?
I'm gonna say no threatening, no threats. We do Sadat and then special, and then maybe Portuguese, and then ABM.
Yeah, let's try
Maybe
and blast
Indian.
through the rest of this turn here.
I mean, we had
I-
one ops playment this entire. Actually, we had no ops playment this entire turn, other than Portuguese.
Well, we could have used. No, never mind.
If we flip Zaire with ABM, can we just take? Can we just
Okay.
take?
Sadat or special? Sadat or special?
Were you gonna say ABM now?
No. Do the event first. Yeah, I'm just saying if we flip if we use ABM on Zaire, can we just use Portuguese to take South Africa?
I think we can. Yeah, knowing that they get invaded twice. But event.
Event.
Yeah.
West Germany.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to be in war games range, which is not great. But I guess it's only turn 7.
It's only turn 7. And we have 24 minutes left.
I was looking at that clock and I'm like, surely we must be going into the late war.
Okay, fine.
ABM?
Yep. Where?
Zaire, right? Or Argentina.
Or Argentina, yeah.
I like Argentina, I think.
I would definitely do Zaire, but if you guys feel strongly about Argentina.
Well, I got outvoted last time, but
Harry's the deciding vote.
Come on. What's the odd on
50-50
50-50?
Argentina. I don't think we can really follow up if we don't flip it because we have to play Portuguese.
Okay, Zaire then, I think.
No, we should have done Argentina.
maybe next time you guys will listen.
You keep getting outvoted and then get in the roles, huh? I do like then Portuguese into South Africa, though. I think that's a pretty nice. Yeah, it does. That's nice to see.
Okay.
Fine, whatever. Portuguese into South Africa?
Yep, agree.
Maybe we should have.
Let me know when you're ready for me to go.
Oh, I didn't capture any. Latin, Cubans, socialist.
I'm clearly losing some cards, but I'm good.
I wonder if we should have established a Dom there in Africa.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Okay. Cuban?
Either Cuban, Pope, or Ascot. Pope isn't that good.
I don't think Pope's a big threat. I kind of like Cuban.
I don't like Cuba.
Cuban?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you read out their cards?
Although, wait, before you do that, they could be they may be headlining "We Will Bury You" here.
I'm not sure that changes what we want to do.
Well, I mean, we're
we might still ask not later, but I'm gonna keep it for now.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we have a lot of like unplayable stuff, such that I don't think ass nodding is crazy.
Oh no, I'm down with Asnot.
But I think with them not in Cuba, it's kind of painful for them to be CMC. They probably will, because they have OPEC, right? So they're gonna 1, 2, 3. They're gonna get 4 from OPEC and 3 from We Will Bury You.
Yeah.
Especially being Cuban, that's gonna put them at 14 again.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we try to be realigning Brazil and Venezuela here.
Yeah.
And Angola?
Sure, and Angola, yeah.
And they might also, I don't know. They could cultural here, take China. I think we do ask not here. Just get rid of this crap.
Yeah, I don't want to give it U2 incident even with the way the victory point tracker is looking.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we just keep test ban and Pope.
I mean, they can't cool here, right? Like, so we just.
Right.
I don't know if there's any really great way for us to take advantage of that, but good that they can't curve.
What cards they have?
They have How I Learned, Bury You, OPEC, Cultural 5-Year Plan, Subs, Panama, 7. We don't know 2.
Oh, that's kind of annoying redraw.
There you go.
That's very bad.
Yeah. I mean, do we do something like this? I guess maybe we want to like pass not that anyway. So we do something like.
I should also they have a nuclear subs that they're pretty likely to give up on AR6, by the way, because they have 5-year plan and Panama. They might 5-year that away or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Should we just? What was the play there?
So I don't know. That was a lot of wasted ops, but I feel like we want to do this and this probably.
Break something maybe. Argentina or Brazil.
They just defend this. What are we going to do in response? I don't know if we're really going to do anything. Like, we're not going to coup Botswana, are we?
We could.
Maybe. I don't know. We need some tempo.
So just play the 2, and then try to cool Botswana. It's okay.
I mean,
wait, can we just ignore that and jam something? Like,
I don't want to give up Algeria, not really, but
one Algeria and put the rest South Americans. Like, if we can, they're not gonna play. They're gonna event open. Like, maybe we put them to a decision to play it for ops instead. 5-year plan they can't play, so they have cultural heck and one other.
I mean, they have How I Learned.
I don't know. They have How I Learned, yeah. My point is, like, maybe we can just, I don't know, maybe we can bully them a little bit. Or, I don't know. We're pretty low on time though, so we should probably just do some.
I mean, I'm okay with this if we want.
Yeah, I think they'll have to repair with something, right? Maybe it'll be Panama here.
Yeah, cool. Just do it then.
I really just want to not use up all our time and also buy us a tempo to Ascot here, and I think everything is maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe including Pope, honestly. What do people think about getting rid of Pope?
I think we'll see Panama here.
And then we ask not.
Yeah.
Right.
What do people think about getting rid of the Pope?
That could be area 7. Wait, what's?
All right, so keep it.
What's Poland now?
I would keep it and get rid of everything else. Yeah.
We can do that. That's fine.
Cool. I would keep it and get rid of everything else.
Okay. No, good-ish.
South isn't bad. Comic Con is not bad. Middle East is really bad. I think it's not really bad. It's kind of bad.
They are on 1, 2, 3, 4. They're under shuttle. If we can flip one battle, can we not get an Asia Dom?
No. I think they're not under shuttle anymore.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's OPEC.
We're still cool Libya, right?
What is it?
We're still cool Libya, right?
Do we coup Libya or do we coup Angola and get the control in Africa? I guess if we coup Libya, it blocks their Middle East funds. and then we just take.
We're gonna get a nuclear sub.
That's true.
And
I wonder if we.
Break something.
Maybe
Also,
we
they have
just take-
cultural. They may look at.
I wonder if we take Lebanon first.
A little bit suspicious.
Yeah, maybe that's too good. You want to just ABM Libya and see what happens?
Because we have 2 scoring, we are down tempo.
We can score Asia now.
Yeah, dump it maybe.
Alright?
Yeah, sure.
We're not making that any better, so.
Stupid game.
That was a bad redraw. Like, if we got Central, this would be looking a lot different. Europe or something. Now, my worry here is that if we coup Libya, and then we take Lebanon, right? We take Dom back. But I guess. Or don't need to take Lebanon, but they'll take it to protect us against us taking it. But then maybe we take Israel.
Maybe it's too high, that's the thing.
They actually. Yeah. We also should be wary of a how I learned on their last. We're gonna get ABM off now, so.
Yeah, I mean, do we do to Libya here? I don't think we can let them get it down straight. We gotta try to fight that.
Yeah.
That's helpful. I think I would like to salt here.
Did we
Israel.
cancel Shadow? Did we?
We must have. I don't remember when it was, but
they scored Asia.
Yeah. So maybe we should think about that. It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
I mean, I think we did.
You said shuttle wasn't.
Is Shadow in play?
Shuttle is not.
It was at one point.
Yeah, they scored Asia afterwards.
No, you can click Asia scoring to see if we discard. Yeah,
it's not in play now. You would
at the
say.
bottom, like USAR3.
They scored Asia here, and that's when the shuttle went away because shuttle was here.
Our clock is running.
Alright, click. Yeah.
Phase 5 your plan. That's super annoying. Okay. How do people feel about this?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, now we're not getting nuclear, so.
No, and they're going to discard it because they have discard now.
Yep.
Salt can Salt gives up some VP?
If they don't get Millops here, then yes. But I assume they will.
So they had how I learned. They may just.
They may just cool. They may just cool.
They can't coup.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah, probably meant how I learned. But if they don't, then we should have been salt. I agree. They don't know we have it. Okay, they're gonna do that. Middle East.
Yep.
I mean, we can still get VPs with salt. Oh no, we can't.
No. They have 5. Yeah.
I mean, do we event Pope or do we just like realign Brazil or something? Right, it's 7 now.
They might just realign here, right?
They might realign? I mean, South Africa, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, South
They have
Africa.
nuclear subs in 1 unknown, is that right?
How did they still? I thought we. Yeah, still 1 unknown. Weird. I thought we had found out everything.
It's annoying that we had to coup Libya there because coupping Angola would have been.
Damn it.
They're gonna realign there.
I'm more worried about that.
We hope to realign in Brazil.
Go for it.
That was kind of weak, but assuming they're got nuclear subs. I'm gonna start playing quite quickly from here on.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to shout if you disagree with anything I say I'm gonna do, but I'll give like a second or two and do it. We get South America. Bear trap?
Bear trap?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is Muslim in play?
AOX.
Muslim is, I believe, a
Muslim is in. Yeah.
So we should
North Sea
event that.
Oil.
We can get around to it. We should. What about war cards? How many war cards are out there?
Arab Israeli.
Israeli's dead.
Iran-Iraq war
Indo-Pac.
and Brush war. I think that's it.
And Indo-Pac.
Oh,
maybe.
IP.
Indo-Pac.
The Brush war kind of sucks to give, but I assume we're probably gonna have to do it.
Missile Envy in play.
Yeah, but I guess it's not awful to give them flower power if we need to. What do we do if they get out of the bear trap? Do we just take Brazil, maybe? What do we try cooing Argentina?
Using flower power?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's a bit risky because if we get doms here with South Africa or South America, we basically lose. But
They have space, so
they have space. So if we get dominated in South America, we basically lose, right?
is there any VP in the discard pile for us? No.
And we can solve for ABM or something and try to come back. But I don't know. We get realigns in Brazil as well. So if our if this fails, this coup fails, then they're gonna take Brazil, and they don't even have Dom. Either we score, or we start realigning in Brazil. And there's some chance that we get the Dom, or we get Argentina, and they're able to realign in Brazil and come away with our own domination, which would be very helpful. If they have more games, we just lose.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. If we flower power cool Argentina, that
If
basically.
we play really quickly, maybe we out.
Yeah. I think flower power cool Argentina, then
It means we have South America, right?
that's true. Oh, and now our realign.
It's annoying.
And they succeed.
So we should take it? No.
Do you think, like, I mean, this is the conservative thing to do, I feel like, yes. And just give them a coup or something.
They flip out Africa, maybe.
They'll do Nigeria and they'll flip Africa, yeah.
Yeah, that's not great. You know what? I would take a big old coup.
I think as long as we get a couple, they're not going to get domination back easily, right?
Just roll a 6.
Yeah.
All right, you want to try it, Harry?
Yeah, sure.
Or a 4. We don't need much here. There you go.
Cool.
Easy game.
They can just take Brazil, and it's not even, it's an even real line now. It's not +1.
Sure, but we can. Well,
I think we'll still get it equally. I agree, but I think this protects Africa, which is kind of nice. And longer term, it's good for us. I don't think we're gonna get the Dom here. I'm not even sure we should fight for it.
Okay. More than 5 seconds, so no war game.
That's true. I forgot about war games.
I would take one shot at.
I mean, I don't hate taking one shot at real lines. People.
Yeah. We can take one shot.
But Brazil and Chile.
This is a weird spot where, like, our long-term position actually looks quite good. If we can just survive till Central comes out, and Central in Europe, right? Like, we could be in pretty good.
But we are in war game, so yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we draw war game now, and we are.
If Central comes out, if they have Central this turn, I feel like I would consider then us the people ahead. Right now, they're ahead because
we still need to speed up.
Yeah, we need to speed up. I agree. It's annoying that we didn't get that, but whatever.
They should put 2 there. Can we coup?
I kind of think we coup Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
I don't want to
coup Zimbabwe, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Allende?
I want a 2.
Alright, fair. Like this?
Yep.
Do we think they're signaling Africa? Or
I
they're
think they
just
would try
trying to
and set
take
up
advantage of
each
their
group.
headline.
Yeah. Because they would have had South Africa and then Zaire would have been a good real line. Actually, I'm a little worried about Nigeria.
Nigeria? Oh, okay. It's also even, right? Cool.
It's gonna give us.
Yeah, that's more annoying actually.
That is quite annoying.
We should
We
score.
can jam Brazil or we can just score. I don't mind jamming Brazil once and seeing what they come up with because I don't know what else we're going to be doing this turn really, and it protects them from doing real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's try and take the time lead. Oh.
We are. That's big, bro.
To the extent that we can keep jamming them, I don't know. I would like to event AWACS. I would like to hold some. Okay. If they put 3 there, do we score?
Yeah, score it.
Yeah.
I actually will still coup Colombia if they don't realign Venezuela here.
They must realign here. Wait, never mind.
Oof.
Oh my god.
I think we still coup.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
I'm just the victory point track is so worrying.
What's the last space station?
Not
2,
really.
right?
It's
2.
2 victory points, and you need
anything can give them 3 VP. No.
Probably.
We haven't even had space opportunity. Like space to.
So if we solve, that takes DEFCON to what? To 4?
Yeah.
And then it goes back to 5.
That's right.
No, or do we get how many victory points do we get for that? If they're at
2.
We would get +2.
We get 2.
Okay, that's bad.
Yeah.
I think we risk them spacing and hitting a 1 or 2.
I think we need to repair, right?
I think we cannot risk not getting Europe down here.
Yep. I mean, they're probably just doing it for the VP.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're going to try. Either they were doing that to try to feint Europe, or they are going to space Europe.
Yeah.
They are kicking on his space cow, right?
I mean, they could space anything here to.
No, they can only space 4 ops now, right?
We're gonna get rid of.
I'm saying they could space Glasnost. They could space Muslim.
I kind of want the 2 victory points.
They could space any 4 op.
Taking ABM back.
Is there Missile Envy?
Miss Envy is around.
Is there any? God, there's not even a good.
Yeah, I guess it's ABM or discard card, you know, like 5-year plan or something.
So annoying.
I think ABM, yes.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, brother.
We good.
This gives us some war games breathing.
We are fine.
Potential.
Not discarding. Interesting.
See, we good.
I don't know if I'd describe this as good, but it's not awful. Okay.
Iran, Iraq, Duck Special.
Is ABM our headline here?
Sure.
We gave them.
I mean, what are we gonna do with it, DEFCON?
I don't know. Here's a give me spec.
Chernobyl.
No.
What do we get? I guess we ABM Angola.
We could.
Probably.
But we just do it, right? Like there's nothing more to think about, right?
Sure. Yeah. I don't know what else we would do.
It could be special, I guess, but this is fine. I think this is another if they have war games, they have war games turn. I don't know what we do without war games. I don't think we can protect it.
Aldrich discard what?
What is it?
Aldrich discard something, right?
Iran-Iraq war because flower power.
So we give up Che and Glasnost?
Space Che. Glasnost is a problem, I guess.
We have to give.
We have Muslim, Glasnost, and Che. We have to give 2 of them.
Yeah, we have to And Iran, Iraq. We can just event Iran, Iraq.
That's
Okay,
flower
that's-
power, though. Flower power.
I know, but
I mean, that's kind of annoying, but at least
uh,
I think we ignore it in Angola.
Angola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of fright about Africa.
Not much.
No, not much. I mean, it's 10 victory points for threatening. That's a lot.
God.
How many times they have? 16. Okay, can
assume that
I assume they have that.
Right.
Do they score it here, you think? Or do they take or coup?
I think they take the coup, right? Can we play
I
duck?
mean, I guess we'll give Muslim maybe, and
I think give Muslim base. I don't know. Aldrich will get rid of either. And I don't know. I mean, even though Glasnost, maybe I don't know.
yeah, we could give
I don't
Muslim space Glasnost. If they give us something like Central, maybe we're okay a little bit flirting with victory points. But as of now, I feel like it's really hard to go at these 2 victory points events.
Yeah.
If they don't coup Africa, pretty much means they don't have it, right? And
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa, is that gonna be a Panama coup? Oh,
Take back.
Somebody's got Central.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
This is where you find out if we lost or not, right? Like,
Could have been Duck, I guess. Maybe Duck would have been better. But
Caltro is there?
Culture was gone. They invented it, I believe.
Okay.
We got China's
Alright.
rest.
Okay, they don't have
What
war
if they're
game then,
really-
right? They don't. More than
I
5
think so.
seconds.
This smells like.
Central. They have to have Central.
Oh, please hit a red card. Please hit a red card. Okay.
Good.
Alright.
Just
Special?
event there.
Special, right?
Yeah, what do we
Sure.
put it in? France? Canada? Or is it maybe like.
Wait, NATO's in effect, right?
Maybe we
I
take
don't
like one of these.
Maybe just because Reformers out there. I don't know.
What do people feel
What
about?
does Reformer do more damage against?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Fine.
Okay.
Maybe we need to overprotect in Central just to
Yeah, because
Okay,
we don't have
yeah,
many
yeah.
ops left.
as defense.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, we can give an empty Muslim if we really need to. I would like to get into Tunisia first, but if we really
Sure.
needed to, we can give it.
We could do Duck to Tunisia, Panama. I guess we don't have to Mexico right now. Really, just Panama.
They might just coup Guatemala. They will if they have the scoring, right?
Sure. Well, if they do that, then I would
Mexico, Panama, Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Tick. Let's drive their time down. Oh no, we have Central. What do we do?
We have Central and
Africa and Europe, bro.
Yeah, right. I mean, the deck's very blue now.
Is it
too.
5-year plan there?
This is the time.
I think 5-year plan is gone, but I could be wrong.
5-year
Yeah,
plan
5 and gone.
is gone. Also, I mean, even though they can there's Cal, there's, I guess, just Cal and grain sales.
Do we still discard something with Aldrich?
I think we still discard it right after war, right?
So that would
I
give
guess
us an empty air. So
Yeah, but we can jam something. I feel like it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Space
You
trade.
don't want to give these 2 victory points? I would rather.
I don't.
I was
Shuttle.
thinking about it before. Oh, interesting.
What?
Don't really understand that.
I guess I don't know. They're gonna realign or
The same
maybe
pay?
brush war Panama.
Maybe. I don't know what we
Maybe.
Potential
do.
Brush War.
Do we give them Che and then coup Columbia? Do we
What else?
Che
Yeah,
realign Brazil?
Che is not that bad now.
I don't want to give them.
I don't mind giving them Che necessarily.
I don't like it.
Okay, what's your play, Steven?
Space Che, or do the duck protect if Tunisia plays?
I'm
You can
okay
play
with
Muslim.
just overprotect.
I like an overprotect. It looks really dumb if they're Panama, but we still have Dom of Central.
I love just giving them the empty. Like, assuming they don't have scoring, they're just gonna get a realign on Venezuela. It's very strong, right?
I mean, coup Colombia, I guess. I mean, just don't have.
If we coup Colombia, I think we give them Che now, right? And then they take Uruguay and Zimbabwe, which I feel like is better than letting them coup Colombia here, or letting them realign Venezuela.
All right, that's fine.
All right, how do you feel about
Okay. We gotta move.
I don't know. I keep losing these arguments.
this? So far, you've been proven right retrospectively, at least. But
Right, but then the next time I still.
I forgot about that. Okay.
still, I think this is fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Are
do it.
people okay with this, or would you rather coup Guatemala?
No.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
I mean, we can. Got a feeling Brush is coming.
Are you playing poker at the same time?
What?
I keep hearing the chip sound.
Oh yeah, that's me. Wait, so I'm so confused. Is my audio not coming from my headset from something else? Yeah, I've been shuffling chips. That's what I do when I play Twilight Struggle.
Oh,
as well as play
okay.
poker.
Like a fidget kind of thing?
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize it was audible.
Oh, that's an
Oh.
interesting one.
Are they jamming? Maybe. Now we are in a kind of weird sport. If they keep jamming.
I mean, we can give Muslim if we have to, right? I think
Yes.
Sure.
But duck first, right?
Yeah. I think that-
Yeah.
If they jam here, that feels like they have the scoring, right? Oh, they're not gonna. Oh, that's interesting. Fine, whatever.
Okay, now
So we overprotect, right?
I like overprotecting Mexico, Panama, Tunisia.
Do we need Tunisia now? We're probably just gonna space Muslim, right?
But
Or I guess we could give Muslim and then MCAR.
give Muslim space. Give Muslim
Space Iran.
Iraq, and Aldrich.
Fine, this is fine with me.
Okay.
At
Can
least
they?
it gives us the flexibility to play Muslim.
Alright, that makes perfect sense why they did that.
Yeah.
This, and then
Call is out there. I mean, they'll just retake South, but
they're just gonna retake anything. I don't think they're
Yep.
okay,
Do
either
it.
one. Fine.
I think at least
Is
just
it
to show party.
space or empty Muslim first?
Let's space first, I think, and
Yeah.
keep Muslim in case we need the ops.
Space Iran, Iraq. Yep. See ya.
Maybe we should have done Muslim in case they had evil empire. Still too late.
Yeah.
This is the sort of thing that when we run out of time, it's the slip. But anyway, we'll do Muslim next turn. We'll have the ops.
That's all right.
We can
All right.
keep your game for something at the end.
Well, we got enough time now.
I
Somewhat.
wouldn't say enough, but we have decent.
We got enough. UN, our man.
I think it'd be good. Colombia again. Fine, whatever. Muslim.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many is a good event to waste our time?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it also would have been useful. Like we could have just discarded the red cards and moved on.
Yep.
We were playing efficiently. I assume we just repaired it.
Yeah, repair
Yep.
it. Good.
They still are able to space the waves, which is okay. All
Brush
right, let's see. What are
were
we? We're down 13 with the China card. This is
I think what's
six.
out? Europe Central.
draw
I
in
think
Middle East
a North Korea break might.
and -2, right?
We're like up 8, I think, in final scoring, which is interesting. Oh,
Okay, they preemptively broke. I don't. Break North Korea, repair Algeria.
I don't know. That seems fine. North Korea isn't that enticing, but
No, but it's something. Does that? Oh no, it doesn't give us that. I don't know. It's something.
I'm okay with this.
Is there something better? Is there something?
Break
Realign,
Colombia
yeah,
maybe
okay.
better.
What about Iran? Iranian hostage crisis is gone now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like
Yeah, it's okay. Iran is yeah.
it affects Dom in a way that North Korea doesn't.
Yep. All right.
We need to headline first, so
Show me war games.
We need a scoring card. Yeah, we need a scoring card because of war games. But I think we're in pretty good position if we can dodge war games. I think the voice is kind of
voice goes bye bye.
Yes.
Hey, war games. And Central.
Purge,
Purge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no missile envy. Okay, good.
Sure. Yeah, we have missile envy. The rest of our ops suck though.
No, we have war game.
Yeah, and China.
Their ops also sucks. Wait, Ortega. Okay, Ortega space.
Oh yeah, Ortega is depth, but we can't get purged, so we just space that.
Right.
Whole gunman.
This we can't play.
Oh, hold on. So we're playing everything but gunman and Latin American.
Yeah.
With Ortega being space. You agree?
Yeah. How is Kitchen? Kitchen is up 3 even at 4. I think
it's mile ahead, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think we can miss Envy, depending on what they do.
What could they have?
Soviets is out. Cal is out there.
Yeah, Cal.
Now that's annoying.
Yeah, but they'll be purged at least.
They might just score it, right? It's fine.
If they have Africa.
Yeah, if they have Europe, they'll score.
Huh?
Wow. Well, they can't yet.
And they're gonna coup.
Fine.
Okay. We still have Dom. I think we'd be happy with the Dom here, right? I don't think we actually worry about flipping Iran. I guess we could do.
Why not with war games?
For what? Oh.
I mean, yeah, special isn't. Is you that non-battleground? Not even in Europe.
What?
Do we have any other FOBs?
We have China. That's it.
They can't discard
actually do anything. No, we don't need the non-battleground.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't we just take our?
We don't need to take Spain, right?
Yeah, you're right. I just want to check salts. We evented salts, right? It's gone.
I would put the extra in France. Gaulle.
Sure.
Okay.
But we evented salt. It's gone. Just to confirm.
Salt is gone.
So yeah.
Okay. We're okay doing this.
Yep.
I think so.
Yep. I think we had it.
Yeah, Iran makes a difference in Dom. We should do that. We should hold China now if we can. We should try to just get Central.
I don't think we can. Well, no, I guess we can if Latin Americans.
No, I mean hold China later in the turn. We'll definitely.
Oh yeah. Event kitchen.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
We should have scored.
Talk too soon.
We coup Guatemala now.
We should score it first.
Yeah, but now we coup Guatemala, right?
Yeah.
Anyway. That could lose us the game very easily. Now we're up. We're down 14 with China. We're down.
Oh my
11.
God.
We're even. 5.
That's so brutal.
Well, they fell once, so
4.
yeah.
We're up 2 in final scoring right now. What are they? Oh, they're gonna realign Venezuela.
Okay, score, right?
Score, right? For Central?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, have to.
I guess we could coup Columbia, but I don't think they're gonna reel anything. Let's just score.
Get Kitchen off.
Okay, kitchen off.
If we
Coup
get
Columbia, maybe.
if we get a chance, we can use
I don't
let.
know why they say LOL.
They're purge, which makes this worse for them.
Right. Right.
Okay. Kitchen.
Okay.
Yep.
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 So we're down 9 victory points, 6 victory points.
We got a space. Tega.
Yep.
We're even up 5. We're up 7. Sorry. I think we should be pretty good.
I mean, the
nothing.
only scorings out there are for us. Now they're gonna complain.
Cool,
Let's go. Let's go.
Space.
Yeah, space.
Space Ortega. Yeah. Jersey, baby.
We needed some luck, and we got it in the later half of the game for sure.
Finally.
They're right. They needed war games at any point, a couple more victory points at any given point. But, they got all of the ops in the early war, so...
And turns 4, turn 5, right? And
yeah,
turn 4, I think.
I'm not shedding a tear for let's just say that.
Fine, that doesn't help then. I'm just gonna... Do we just coup? Or maybe we realign Brazil here, actually. What do you think about that?
Use let.
Or break,
use...
or break something. They are purged.
What are you gonna say?
No. Yeah, use this.
That seems fine. That's gonna...
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Oops.
they're gonna give
GG.
up. Okay.
Womp.
Do you guys, when this sort of thing happens, do you put in DEFCON or like
DEFCON.
what do you put in as?
I don't know. I guess it doesn't happen that much.
Yeah.
DEFCON.
Technically, it's a DEFCON, right? That's
I'm not gonna put like there's an option for like surrender or something, which I sometimes put. But
Yeah,
I don't know
want they have that
suicide.
option. Like one is like DEFCON, actual DEFCON win. The other one is like they just.
Well, we know it didn't have to be because the other card, Al and Space that.
That's right. Yeah. So like, do you put the like gave up option or do you put DEFCON?
DEFCON.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll put DEFCON.
It is DEFCON.
Yeah, it's true. It was technically this thing would say DEFCON, right? I guess it's the same thing, but okay. I feel like we played that relatively well. I'm sure there's certain things we could have done better. Like not everything we did worked out, obviously, but
I mean, we fought tooth and nail there.
Tooth and nail to like the luck to stay in the game, right? That's what you do. You fight
I
tooth
think
and nail to stay in the game, so that if the luck swings, you can win.
The board is already okay, coming into turn 7, and it's just the scoring board. Yeah, gives up some
the board
pressure.
was okay all game, honestly.
Okay.
Except like even in the early war, we never got that far behind on the board. It was just the points that ran away from us.
No. Coming out of early war, the board is bad because they have all the SS and the thing, right?
That's true. I guess there was a brief period between when they destalled here and when we voiced here that the board was bad. But
yeah,
aside
we got
from that, the board,
we got green cells and boys in turn 4, so that's big.
yeah, I think if we didn't get both of those cards here, we lose the game. But they had Brezhnev and then a bunch of 3-ops, right? And we had not that many other ops. So
Cool. Nice.
all right.
Amazing.
It's pretty late. I'm gonna head to bed now. Good game, guys. I'll report this one, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. All right.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good game.